Hello guys, I think we are up and running again. We are live again in this Black Ops 4 gameplay. So I just want to start off though by saying, I'm just seeing if it is live at the moment. I think we are live, guys. Yes, we are. Stream health is very low for some reason. I don't know why, but hopefully you guys are watching everything okay. Let me know though if you are having any streaming problems or you think I am having streaming problems, and I'll try and sort it out. But it looks okay at the moment. We are having a bit of a storm in the UK at the moment. So hopefully it will improve that stream health. But I just want to start off, I'm playing at the moment by saying, at the moment I'm playing Xbox One X, Black Ops 4, obviously you know. Who else has an Elite controller? I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to try and bring it up. For the Xbox One or Xbox One X. Now, I love this controller. It is amazing. It's the Elite controller. You get the little paddles if you want to use them. Don't use them too much on Black Ops games or any Call of Duty games at the moment. But, excuse me. But I just want to say that I've had this now for about, I suppose, 8 months. And already my rubber handle grip there is coming. I don't know if you can see that there, guys, but it is falling literally to bits. And also, last night, while I was playing Black Ops 4 for the first time live, my right bumper button broke. So I don't know if you see that there. I've had it about 8 months, and it is literally trash, so I can't use that anymore. So I just want to know if you guys have had any issues with an Elite controller, if you have been using it for Xbox One. So I've had to go out and buy another one. Don't know if that's a wise option, actually, to do that, in case it does it again. But if it does it this time, there's my brand new one. I've took the paddles off this one, so I don't really use them, as I said, for Call of Duty games. Doesn't really make a difference. But we're going to give it a go. Hopefully this will last longer than my previous one. They are expensive, but like I said, they are good. I do love the weight and feel of the Elite controller. But let me know, guys, if you have been having issues with your Elite controller as well. I'd love to know, in case it might just be me. I might just be playing too hard and it's broke because of the amount of time that I've had on it, I don't know. Or whether it might just be a complete issue with the Elite controllers that everyone else is experiencing as well. But let me know, guys. Right, let's get some gameplay underway. I'm keen and I am so eager to get these headshots for the first weapon, the MX-9, out of the way. That's the one we've started on so far. I would like to experience other game modes though, like the Blackout and Zombies, a bit later on. But please send me your comments, guys, and let me know what you'd like to see. I'm just going to have a quick browse while I'm waiting for your comments. Just into what else we have available for the attachments for the MX-9. Now, we did unlock the long barrel. Now, it's going to put the accurate up. I don't really go too much with the stats. They don't really tend to be too accurate with what they say. But I have noticed a little bit further away when I wasn't playing hardcore in core mode, it was a little bit harder to kill enemy that are a bit of a distance away. So long barrel, we've got the space to have it on, so I might just give it a go, put it on, see if it makes any difference at all. We have got the mod 12 set up in our secondary, so I might get to use that a little bit. So I want to check again. We got the first camo unlocked, if you remember, in the last live stream, guys. That was getting the first 5 headshots. So the next one we're after is the 10 headshots, and that is the patrol. So we're going to try and aim at least to get that one out of the way today. Now, am I happy with the rest of my setup? I just want to have a look, see if I've unlocked anything else. We had the engineer on already. The thing is, it doesn't say when these are unlocked. So the next perks, I'm not really sure where or when they unlock. So, excuse me. We're just going to have to play it by ear and see if we can unlock them through the gameplay. Right. We've got the Arga DMR set up as well. We also had the assault rifle, just setting up the first weapons that we've got, just to check what we needed for them. Okay, so I think we're set to go. I think we should get into some gameplay. Hopefully I'm going to have some better gameplay than what I had the last live stream. Wasn't going so well. We were after headshots, as you know. And literally we were getting annihilated in every single game we were playing. It might just be me. I might just be a crap player, but I don't think I am. I think I'm an average player. But when these games first come out, as you know, there are a lot of great players on here, all trying to get the camo challenges out of the way, like what we're trying to do, what I'm trying to do. So it makes it difficult. But we've got to try and overcome that. We've got to keep plugging away. We've got to keep getting ourselves into it. Keep trying to remember the tactics that we need for headshots. So we're in hardcore domination at the moment. I might have another game of that, but send me your comments, guys, if you would like to see something else. I think we've got the setup sorted. One thing I would like to do is try and get, if I can, that camo, the uniform that I got, the Los Muertos thing. I can't remember who I got it for now. I think it was for Firebreak, because I think you guys decided on that. I'm not sure. Okay, so we've got this. Can we go into them at all? We've got the Firebreak. Can you? You've got to play. I'm not really sure what that is at the moment. Again, this is all new to me. I haven't really looked at any of this yet. Now, if you guys know how to put a different uniform on this character I'm using, this one here, the dossier, is just watching Firebreak's backstory, so I don't think it's that one. But if you guys know how to change the uniform, because I have got a new uniform for this character, but I'm not certain how to get in there. We've got play or specialist. Specialist, well, that's what I'm going into, but there's nothing else you can do to them at the moment that I can see how you can change the uniform. But that's something we'll have a look at a little bit later on, and hopefully you guys will let me know what and how to change the uniform. That would be awesome. Okay, let's get into some gameplay. I want these headshots. We've got to get these headshots for the MX-9 complete. We're going into hardcore. It just seems a little bit more easier in hardcore, even though we're dying so many times. Let's go. Okay, we'll try Team Deathmatch this time. We haven't tried this Team Deathmatch yet. And there are as well still some maps that I am yet to play. So there are some fresh maps yet I still haven't played. And I think that's making it a little bit more difficult to start with, like it is for everyone. But we'll get used to them over time. We'll get to know the run of the maps and where the best places are to get kills. We'll get headshots or any other challenges out of the way. Now I remember playing this one in the beta, the payload. I did play it, I think, once last night. This is a great map to play on. I haven't actually played it on Team Deathmatch, mind you, so it's a totally different game mode, but we're going to be, I think I'll just keep with the Ruin. I like Ruin. And we've got our first camo that we unlocked, the Hunt camo on this MX-9. That wasn't a great start. I just feel as well, now playing this, the last kind of few hours, that the running of the character, I know it's the same for everyone and it's not really an issue or a problem, but I just feel the running of the character is too slow. I always feel like it needs a bit of a boost, like it needs to be a bit more quicker with the running. I don't know if you're feeling that, guys, if you're experiencing that as well. Just all a little bit slow. Now I did bump my sensitivity level up to 13, as you know. So we're nearly up to the insane sensitivity level. And it still just doesn't feel... Now, there is an enemy down there. He's going to try and come round, I think, and get me. But we're going to try and come up here. Keep the aim high. Remember, we're after headshots. So if an enemy did now appear in front of us, I want to make sure that I have the aim... Well, I mean... Again, that's just Call of Duty for you. I've got the shots off first. I knew he was coming. Had the aim on. Got a couple of hit markers, which is unusual in hardcore. And it still didn't get the kill. I don't know whether I'm actually experiencing any connection issues at all. But it just seems weird that even though I got a couple of hits, he didn't die. I'm getting out of here. Okay, let's peg it round this way. I need to get a few streaks, kills. I need to get some kills going so I can get into the game a bit more. Get these headshots. Okay, so the enemy have got a UAV, so that's not great. So you have to watch our step now. Keeping the aim high again, remember. Just to any enemy that we're going to shoot is at least at head level. We're going to try get into the enemy spawn. Now there's... Can we get a headshot? It didn't even register a hit. There we go. There's a headshot, guys. All because I kept my aim high. Now, he's probably going to come back again. They are spawning from this way. I'm going to actually now get my aim on in case he does appear. They're probably going to wait for me to actually run out because they know I'm around here somewhere. But I've got to watch my back. Okay, so let's move in a little bit more up now. My luck, they probably are there somewhere. So I'm going to be very cautious. We're going to slide out. Ah, and they come the complete opposite way to where I was going. Now, you can't script that, guys. That is just how it is. The only thing I can say, I know they did have a UAV up, so it probably was something to do with that. They see me on the map. Okay, we got defeat. I mean, I came into it literally halfway through, or even more than halfway through the game, so it was always going to be quite difficult because the enemy were always going to be in the game flow. Okay, thanks for your comment, guys. I'm just reading the comments now. So, hey Spartan, do you know anything about the Quartermaster and it not being available? Thanks for that comment. I really appreciate it. I don't know anything about the Quartermaster at the moment. All I know is that I have got 8,500 COD points to spend, okay, through the pack that I bought when I bought and downloaded the game, and I haven't actually seen anywhere where I can spend them yet. So that is going to be coming very soon, I would have thought. But at the moment, no, I don't know anything else about it, but I'm going to try and find some more information about that to see when it is actually going to be available, because I want to be spending my points that I got. I've got plenty to spend, and hopefully we can get some nice items revealed and unlocked, and that will be amazing. But yeah, thanks for that comment. It's a nice one. And I will just have a look, actually. I mean, I haven't searched entirely this whole thing yet. I mean, I'm kind of still new to it. We're going to come out. We've got theatre. It's not going to be in there. Store. Play local. I'm not really certain that the store is going to say anything, but let's have a quick look in the store. We've got the salute pack there. That's not anything to do with it. We've purchased these in the Black Ops parcel. Obviously got that. Nothing else there at the moment. These are all locked, so we've got nothing in there telling us anything in the Specialist HQ. No, this is just there. So, yeah, I mean, literally, there is nothing on anything to do with COD points or Quartermaster at the moment. So, I'm going to come back again just to make sure there's nothing there. So, this is literally the start screen. So, nothing to confirm at the moment. Anything about the Quartermaster or anywhere we can buy any drops or anything with our COD points. So, that's something we're going to have to look forward to. Unfortunately, at the moment, that's not available. Okay, let's... See, I need these headshots. We got one in that last round, so we're up to 7 headshots out of the 10 for the next second camo. I'm happy with the setup that I've got at the moment. Let's just... I don't want to go back to core mode just yet. I'm finding it a little bit more easier to get headshots in hardcore mode. Let's go back to another game of domination. I did get the Dia de los Muertos outfit, and I got it for Firebreak, but I don't know how to equip it. If you know how to equip it, let me know, because I haven't got a clue. But I'd love to put it on. I did put it on the Firebreak character last night when I did receive it, but again, I don't know how to do it in gameplay or anything. So if you do know how to do it, let me know. Or anyone actually else who has already put that on. I have tried. I've tried all I can. Is this how we do it? No. I mean, literally, you're going to create a class. I mean, I'm not certain how you would put it on the character. I've been all over the character. There's nothing in Specialist where you can actually see any tab or anything to get into to put your outfit on. I have seen them in gameplay, though. I know that you can do it, but how is another matter. But if you know, guys, let me know. Menu. Ah, here we go. We're into menu. So press the start button. We're going into the menu. Is this how we do it? Let's Firebreak. Outfits. There we go. I've actually done it. Well done. I've just done that. Thanks for your comment. And I haven't played every map yet. My favourite at the moment is the slums, mate. I just played that literally in the last live video I made, literally about an hour ago. And slums so far, for me, is an awesome map because it was in Black Ops 2. And I used to love that map. And nothing's really that much changed in slums in Black Ops 4. It's exactly, I think, how it was in Black Ops 2. Didn't really get too much time on it though, mind you. I mean, we just got annihilated, me and my team. And I'd love to play that more often, but that's the best one so far. Okay, let's get into outfits now. There we go, guys. There it is. The Murtos outfit. We've got the war paint, decal, default. I'm just having a quick look over here, guys. This is the first time I've been into this. Now, extinguished outfits, Murtos, extinguished war paints, decals. Can we have that on or off? Okay, we can equip them, and we can have war paints equipped as well. Extinguished. Okay, looks like we've got everything on, guys. So that's going to be like our Firebreak character at the moment. The Black Ops. We've got the blackout uniform with war paint, so you can actually put face paints on the helmet. It looks a little bit weird, to be honest. We've got the Tacitus and the Frozen Forest. Thanks for your comment, mate. That's brilliant. Yeah, and I have found out whenever I typed it. Yeah, that's fine. I literally just found it by default, really, and just by browsing through. But thanks for your comment anyway. Okay, you got the outfit for Seraph. A meatless aphid 1. Okay, so you got it for Seraph. I think they really do look cool, and they're different looking outfits on the certain characters you buy, so that's amazing for this game. It really is. But there we go, guys. We're going to equip the Murtos for Firebreak with the extinguished outfit on with the war paints and the decals. It looks pretty cool. Just having a quick look at operator, the default. But yeah, there's a scorched one there as well that just came up. It wasn't there before. Let's have a quick look around. Actually, we can do that with the Murtos outfit. Let's have a quick little browse at that. Very luminous and very visible. We're going to be seeing no end on the map with this outfit on, no doubt. But that's how you do it. We've got gestures as well. Now, this is great. I did unlock some gestures, actually. Good job. Let's preview the good job. I don't know when we get to use these. Do we get to use them in-game? I mean, I haven't seen like a podium at the end where anyone goes on and says, yes, I'm the winner kind of thing. Sitting Bull. Oh, snap. And we've got Bravo. That's no doubt clapping one. There we go. We're just going to select one at random. I think we'll just go with the... Should we go with Unstoppable? Nothing really there, though, to be honest. Let's go with Good Job. Now what have we got to here? Assign lot. Okay, so these are going to be for in-game play by the look of it, guys, where we are going to use them probably by pressing the D-pad. Okay, so yeah, we can assign some of these. Now, no doubt these are little symbols that come up when we want to use them, and we can use them in-game. This is probably going to be more for Blackout, I would have thought. I mean, I'm just going to come out of this. I'll look into that a little bit later on. Tags. There's our tags, guys. That's a pretty cool one, that Black Ops tag. Black Ops Skull tag. Okay. Just going to have a quick read of the comments. Okay, so we're up to date with the comments. That's brilliant. And, okay, now we've got our Firebreak character. Let's have a quick look at some of the challenges here. I'm going to have to get that 100% unlocked. I mean, you know me in challenges, guys, and no doubt you're like that yourself. You've got to get everything unlocked. Now, we're nearly up to unlocking these first 3 calling cards here. Kill enemies while sliding. Kill 5 enemies who are revealed by teammates' fog. Get 5 EKA against enemy that shot you from the side or behind. Okay, so we're nearly up to unlocking them. They'll be the first camos we've unlocked. Now, they've got Dark Ops classified ones. I mean, we're going to know where they are. But we're going to try and unlock them as we go. We're going to try and find out how you unlock them. But there are plenty of them. So they are something that we're going to have to unlock through time. Yeah, Dark Ops challenges are revealed as you earn them. And this is obviously not new, guys. We've done this before in previous Black Ops games. They do not count, though, toward the percentage complete. Okay, so score streaks available at level 22. Career, that's okay, okay. Identity. Oh, yeah, we went through this actually last night, so I have been through this. Okay, let's get out of this then. Let's get into a game. Hardcore domination. I'm not going to sit around anymore. I want these headshots. I want to get these camos unlocked on our journey to unlocking the gold and then diamond and then dark matter camo. And then anything else that they decide to come out with, any unlocked, any locked classified camos. As you know, they do like Call of Duty to surprise us with different camos. Now, can we have fire break? Yes, we can. So that means we've got our outfit on, guys. Now, this is domination. So I've got to remember I keep swapping and changing games. Domination is normally my favourite for getting headshots. Now, there is an enemy. Can we get a headshot? We need to keep the head in our aim with a red dot. But again, not a great start. I'm still getting used to this map. This is a new map. I haven't played this one yet. So we're going to take it very cautiously to start with, because I haven't got a clue where the enemy could potentially come from. There's a headshot. Did we get 2 headshots there? We got 1. Can we get another one? I did see an enemy there somewhere. Oh. There we go. See, you can get another headshot. Yes, there we go, guys. Again, keeping the aim high when we can, just to get those headshots. I think that was 2 headshots. What's this here? We can go up here. Okay, this is cool. Look at this, guys. It's quite scary in here, actually, but this is actually awesome. This is going to take us to places on the map where we can actually... But then again, the enemy could come in here as well. We can't stand up or anything like that. It's just one slow motion walk that he does. We've got to be careful an enemy doesn't come in here like I'm doing here. Where are we? I don't know where this brings us out to, but... Oh, that was unfortunate. I went to kill the enemy that was in front of me, but then got shot from behind. It's a massive map, this one. Really is. Now, that was my fault. Aim wasn't on properly. But I'm more intrigued about where the map is taking us and all the little routes. But it is a humongous map, this. Let's have a look on the map just quickly where the enemy could potentially be. So they're taking B and C, so they're obviously spawning from B, C area. See if we can just work out where the enemy are coming from. No doubt they're going to try and work their way up. Let's get some more ammo. Okay, we're at half time. So we must have came into this game already started, because I've literally not had long enough for the first round. That's what Ruin looks like with that Murtus outfit on. Have a quick look in the comments. I haven't got no gold guns yet, mate. No, I'm working on the MX-9 and a rocket launcher. That's the same as me, mate. Well done for getting halfway on it as well. So you're halfway, I'm not even quarter of the way. I'm literally just starting this headshot challenge. I think I'm doing too much talking and not enough killing and not enough headshots. It's the first time actually I've ever gone live, as you know, guys, and trying to talk at the same time as concentrating on what you're doing is trickier than I thought it was going to be. But hey, I'm going to stick with it. As I love your comments, guys. It's nice for you guys to get all involved as well. And like I said last night, you can see everything literally that I'm doing. And you can tell me where I'm going wrong if you want to, even though I kind of have an idea roughly what I need to be doing. I'm actually going to be stupid here and take point C. Now I've made my... Can we get a headshot? That was a lovely headshot. Just above that brick wall. Just made sure the red dot was slightly over that brick wall as I knew the enemy was coming. And again, it's those sort of headshots that will rack up maybe even up to 8 to 10 headshots a game when you can get them. You can use the brick walls as a kind of a guide, really, if anything. Can we go this way? I'm not sure if we can... Yes, there we go. Oh! I think he had a sniper. I can't check that because we don't get a kill cam, but he's sitting down the other end of the map there. By the time I'd got any bullets out, it already aimed me up, and I think this is out of the zone. Yeah, we can't go down there, which is a shame. Now, can we grapple? Actually, we're fire break, aren't we? I thought we were my favourite character then. Forgotten I'd changed the character, actually. Yeah, that was setting myself up to get killed there. Should never have done that. It's really weird as well, because every time I'm spawning after dying, I'm actually getting spawned in a different position on the map, and it just proves how big these maps are. And like I said, I'm so new to this map. This is the first time I've ever played it. I haven't got a clue where I need to be going, where the best places are, where the edge of the map is. I don't even think I've found the edge of the map yet. Again, I'm just getting spawn killed by a random enemy. He just literally knows where he's going, no doubt. Okay, so I think this is the edge. I don't think we can go over there. So this is literally the edge of the map. So we can keep an eye on our back there. Let's try and keep our aim up as much as possible, just in case an enemy comes out. And again, just when you're going for headshots, just keep it slightly above the brick walls and slightly where you think the enemy could be merging from. So literally just above there. That's all you need to keep, just in case an enemy comes out. Again, it proves how big the maps are, because you can... I'm certain I'm being shot at somewhere along the line here. But the map is that big that... Can we get a headshot? Oh, come on! I had the long barrel on as well. It should have taken him down with the first two hits, but it didn't. Just obviously wasn't strong enough. Now this is where they seem to be hanging around down here. So let's see if we can get the aim above the wall. Nearly worked. It just seems as well that the enemy are a lot more quicker and a lot more responsive for me. But I am actually happy with my sensitivity. I don't think I can increase it anymore. I'm up to 13, as you know already. Just keeping it above the barrel. There we go. And that hopefully was a headshot. There we go, it was. And as I said, as you keep your sight, your little reticle just above where you think an enemy might be coming from, that's how you get another easy headshot. Again, I should have had my aim up there. I didn't expect him to come run out there, but that's just a fault of my own. Just crap gameplay, guys. That's all it is. It's just me getting used to the controls again, getting used to the map, as I keep saying. But we will get there. This is something we need to get used to. Now, I think it's a Rottweiler. The old Rottweiler is out there, guys. He's munching away at the victims. Okay, as we come around here, let's try and keep the aim again, just slightly above barrels or anything else that we can see. Oh, no, we did have the aim on there, but it did end the game. But I'm happy, actually, because we did get a few headshots in that game. Thank you again for your comment there. A Meatless Aphid 1. Yes, I am going to try and get all the zombie camos as well, guys. And literally anything that I do, as I said before, I'm going to play live for the time being until you guys get bored of me. I'm actually going to keep playing live. Everything that I do, I'm going to show you. I'm not going to do nothing behind your back. Anything I do, I'm going to show you, and we're going to try and complete whatever it is we can. Now, we've already got the second camo unlocked for the MX-9. So that's the 10 headshots out of the way. 500 XP as well, and we've also got the holographic optic opened up for the MX-9 as well. I'm not too keen on the holographic optic though, that's not one of my best sights, but I'm pleased now we've got the second camo unlocked. Not a great kill death performance, we'll scrub that off the screen. Let's just quickly try, if we can, before we get into the next game, get this next camo shown. There we go, patrol, get 10 headshots. Did we go over 10? Yeah, we're up to actually 12 now. 12 of 15 for the third Panther camo. But the patrol does look pretty cool. I'm going to scoop that round for you there, guys. So this isn't probably one of the best weapons to show off the camo because there's so much going on there with little detail in the gun that, you know, it's kind of concealed a little bit of the camo. But it's cool, nevertheless. Okay, let's get into another game. Now, Seaside. I've only played this in the beta. This, for me, was a really great map to play on. Hopefully I can have the same performance as I did in that game. I doubt it very much though, because now this is hardcore. It's going to be a lot harder. I do love hardcore though. Let's keep with Firebreak. And don't forget as well, guys, if you do want to change your class, but we've got the Patriot set up there, the MX-9, because that's the gun that I'm going for first to get the headshots with. And I did have the Helo launcher on, but then I changed it because we needed to find out whether we could have shotguns on. Thanks for you guys watching at the moment. Really appreciate all the support and for your comments that keep coming in. Okay, now I kind of have an idea of where I'm going on this map. Whether I can get kills on it just yet, I don't know. But let's give it a go. So we need to now step it up a little bit, be a little bit more responsive, a little bit more quicker. As we know, we're going to be fighting enemy that are very skilled at this early on stage of Black Ops 4. So we need to try and compete with them. But also when going for headshots, because we do need to keep that dot slightly above the walls and barrels and stuff like that, it does make it a little bit more harder to get kills because we need to be a little bit more accurate on the headshots. But if worst comes to worst, if you don't think you can get a headshot, just get a body shot. But again, it's a lot more harder than I'm making it sound. I make it sound easy, yeah, just get a body shot if you can't get a headshot. But let's see if there's any static players at the end of the map. I'd love to do that. They make for easy. There we go, guys. I should have went for the one on the left. They started a fire, but the one on the right, I was then going to get an easy headshot. But don't forget, I always say this in my videos, my edited videos, when you're going for headshots, try and make your way down to the back of the spawning area where you believe the enemy are, and you can actually get static players or players who are spawning down the end. It makes it a little bit more easier to get headshots. And that's why sometimes I often get, you know, maybe 8 to maybe 10 to 15 headshots a game because of that. It does all help. Let's try again. This is where they're spawning from. Now, if we keep over here, they did spawn. There's another spawn there. See if we can cut them off. There's a headshot, guys. Do you see how that works? It's just a shame. There's another one. Can we get another headshot? I'm certain that was a headshot, but it didn't register. Now, we're in their spawn. So now this is the most difficult bit because they know that we're here. At least 2 enemies are going to know we're here. So we need to hide up slightly. We're going to get behind the wall. We're going to keep our aim up. They've got a feeling they're going to come from this door here. But they know I'm here. But hopefully, my little tactic there of running into the enemy spawns, you probably do it yourself, guys. It does more than often give you plenty of easy headshots. We're going to go back into the enemy spawn again. Just checking this way. Just so that they can spawn this way. But this area, there's another one there. Just missed him, though. But this area where I am here seems to be where the enemy like to spawn from. So we're going to try and keep out of this way here, over this side, and see if we can catch him out again. We're going to just go back slightly. Going to check this way. We've got A and B, so my teammates are playing the game well. They're defending those points. There we go, guys. Now, that's a shame because he was coming up, but, you know, that's how we can get... Oh, I didn't see that one there. You can also get big kills, not just headshots, but you can actually get some big kill streaks in the spawning area zones as well. Now, there's an enemy coming up here. I just see the dot. I think he's in that room there. There we go. I couldn't get the headshot. I had to get in quick, but in case he see me. Now, I'm going to try and get this backpack here. I'm going to crouch now. I'm going in here. So we've got to get the aim up a little bit more. Try and keep the aim... just in case an enemy comes in just above these boxes and crates here. And also when you run as well, try and keep the aim up as much as you can, even when if you're going to go for hip fire, because you can actually get some good headshots, even from the hip fire. We're going to go round into the enemy spawn again, but every time we're going up there, we're just having a little stop off, just to make sure enemy don't run in front of us, because we don't want to miss easy headshots if we can avoid it. Any enemy spawning down here? Okay, what I'm going to do is get away from this spawning area again. We're going to do what we've done before. We're going to go back up to here. And hopefully the enemy will spawn this end again. Just keep our eyes open. I'll just have a little check this way. Again, the enemy won't spawn if you're standing on the spawn. So we've got to just make sure we keep a little bit back. But every now and again, just keep checking. Just come back again so the enemy has a chance to spawn. I'm happy with the teammates. They're protecting A and B. The enemy aren't taking those zones at the moment, those objectives. So I'm happy to play the game now how I want to, just trying to get these headshots out of the way. Sometimes the enemy do run down that way, but it's just a matter of just keep checking as we go. I don't want to go down too far down there, but they're not spawning here at the moment. Now, when this happens, don't be frightened to just go walkies into the centre a little bit more. I can hear all the gunfire going off, so we might be able to they'll come up behind the enemy. Have a little check round. Again, we've got teammates here. Okay, that was my fault. The teammate actually got a headshot on me. It's not your fault, mate. It was my fault for you shooting me. Okay, we'll try and work our way back around to the spawning area again. Along the way, we're going to try and get some more headshots, if not kills. Now, the aim was just way off there. I don't know what was wrong with my aim that time. Now, he's over this side. Let's see if we can... Okay, we're half-time. We're winning at the moment. We've got a few headshots already, so we're going to try and get more. Again, thanks guys for those of you who are watching. This is the live stream of Black Ops 4. We're going for headshots at the moment in case you're just catching up or you're new to watching. We're after the third camo now for the MX-9. And I think I need one, maybe two more headshots to unlock the third camo. I can't wait, actually. The attachment high caliber is the last attachment to unlock for the MX-9, I believe. We will check that at the end of this game, if I remember. But the high caliber maybe wouldn't work so much on hardcore, but I mean, it would probably help a little bit more on core mode. But if it's anything like previous Call of Duty games, I remember Black Ops 2, I think, or Black Ops 3, the high caliber was absolutely mental in getting increased headshot damage. But then there was one I remember where, it might even be World War II, where the high caliber doesn't actually do anything, regardless whether you're in standard core mode or hardcore. Now, can we get an easy headshot? Long shot, guys, but not a headshot, unfortunately. Even though I was aimed in at the head. I'm going to try and capture A if I can. Up with the head. No. Again, it's so recoily, this gun. It really does bounce very dramatically. So I'm going to need to still tame that when we get the right... Ooh, nice kill, but not a headshot. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love the headshot challenge. It just makes me want to get those headshots even more when I don't get them, when I know I hopefully should have done. But it's just so addictive. Okay, that's a teammate. Now let's try and take... Let's be brave and try and get this point. Now there's two up there. They're going to probably come over this wall, but... come on! Come on, we can still get A. Thanks, teammate. There's a teammate just down there who just killed those two there. They're going to probably come this way again, so I'm just going to wait here. Going to keep my aim up to try and hopefully get a headshot. Are they going to come this way, or are they going to come from behind me to the right? This is most probably the way they're going to come, to try and take back their point. If not, no, they're going to spawn somewhere else, which is cool. Sometimes they do spawn on the area that we're just taken. Okay, let's try and get ourselves in the action on point B. Try and defend this point. Now, I think there's one up in that room there by the look of it. Now, oh, look out, dude. I actually got myself trapped there, and I was... Ah, where did you come from, man? Okay, so we've got... Now, I remember this door here wasn't in the beta. This little part of the map here, where I'm standing now, wasn't available, I remember, in the beta. So this is actually new. There's a little door now opened up there. Look. What are they? Okay, they're pretty cool. Now, I think we've got the heat wave available at any time, so what we're going to do is use it now. Oh, no! I used it a little bit too late there. I need to remember to use that a little bit more earlier. Let's keep the aim up, just in case there's an enemy come out in front of us here. Now, we've got all points at the moment. Can we get a headshot? No. It seems to have killed the enemy before I've actually managed to raise my sights up to the level of the head. But that's always going to happen in hardcore mode. Now, is there any enemy for an easy headshot here? No. We've got to be careful that they don't... There we go. There's another headshot, guys. It was an easy one because he was crouching down. Just makes it a little bit easier when they're crouched. Now, they're coming back round on point C again, so we're now going to hoss it this way. Aim up. There we go. We got some points there for the heat wave. And I killed myself. I burned too long, guys. Remember not to do that. It's probably because it's hardcore. It did it a little bit more. It was a bit more damaging than what I thought it was. In core mode, you can actually last that a little bit longer. But because it's in hardcore, it just singed me to a crisp too soon. So be careful of that if you are going to use that heat wave on hardcore. Okay, let's see if we can get some easy headshots in the spawning areas. Got to be careful, just watch the back in case there's some spawning enemy here. And we got a victory anyway, so that was pretty good. And I was happy with the headshots that I got there. We got an achievement, welcome to the club. Okay, reach Sergeant level 10 in multiplayer. It's pretty cool. I was going to check actually how... Okay, we're going to just check some comments. Yo, Louis, how are you doing, mate? Please, you can join us again. And we've got one from Janice G. Hello, how do you like it so far, Spartan? If I wasn't dying so many times, I would actually say to you that this game... But it is amazing, don't get me wrong. I love Call of Duty games. I love them. I've played them for so many years. And this, for me at the moment... is difficult to get kills, but again, it's just getting used to the maps and getting the guns and weapons all upgraded and what have you. Once we've done that, it'll be a little bit more relaxed and calmer for me to do what I need to do. But at the moment, I'm finding it difficult to get kills. There's a lot of good players in the room at the moment trying to obviously get through the levels, be the first to reach prestige and all this kind of thing. But I'm loving it. How are you? Do you like it? Have you got it? Have you got Black Ops 4? How's everyone else liking it at the moment? So we've just got to level 10. 2 headshots in that game. I can do better than that. I know I can. I feel like I've got more in that game. I really do. Okay, let's have another game of domination. If you guys want to see something else, a different game mode or whatever, let me know. I'm happy to play whatever at the moment while I'm still getting into this. I am on the mission, as you know, to get these camo challenges out of the way. We're starting with the MX-9, as you know, and we're up to the 3rd camo already. So, I'd like to stick with this. I'm going to try a few different hardcore game modes out to make the headshots a little bit easier for the time being. But if there is something you want to see, guys, let me know. But thanks for your comments. Keep coming in. Have you got Black Ops 4 yet, Louis? But yeah, we'll have to join up, guys. And we'll have to get into the same rooms as each other. And have a good old battle, even if it's just for a laugh. And just to have some fun. Okay, now I did play this map in the Second Life video stream that I did. I've only ever played this once, I think. It is a really good map to play on if you do hold back, do a little bit of camping, that kind of thing. It can be a really great map. Obviously, I like the really small maps where you can just run and gun all the time. That's how I prefer it. These bigger maps are going to take a little bit of time for me to get used to them, as I said before. I'm just going to come up now behind the enemy. Hopefully we can get some easy kills just from some static players that are just standing around. Now, I did realise that this was a spawning area here. This little area here is where the enemy do spawn for, so I'm going to keep it tight this end. I don't want to get caught out by getting an enemy behind me as they spawn. We're going to try and go for point C. This will bring the enemy out. Now, there is an enemy in there, so what I'm going to try and do is try and get round and see if I can get at least a kill there. Let's try and get out of there. Ah! Okay, we got the nose breaker very quickly there. We've got no stim. We're on the verge of dying. The enemy are going to know where we are. He's seen me already. I didn't even think to look up there because I'm still getting used to the map. Now, point B on this map is going to be a hard one to take, but let's go for it, guys. Let's see if we can get it. I'm just going to try and keep this zone up here open. I'm going to keep the red dot high just to get a headshot when we can. We've got point B. I'm going to hide down behind here just in case an enemy floods from these ways here. So it's just a shame we haven't got a more ninja stealthy kind of perk set up on at the moment, because I do like to have that when going for headshots. It does keep you off any enemy UAVs. Now, he just saw me. I just looked the complete opposite wrong way. But we can actually prevent him from taking point B, hopefully, just by heading back this way. Now, they did half take it. Let's see if we can get it fully ours again. There we go. We get 25 points for doing that. It all helps towards the prestige. Now, too late to aim up at the headshot there. So a body shot will do, just to get the kills. Just to keep the points racking up, because not only are we after the camo challenges for the weapons, we're after... That was a lovely hip-fire headshot there, guys. Did you see that? And we've got the Panther camo. So there we go, guys. That is, I believe, the third camo unlocked now. So that's 15 headshots in total. So that actually didn't take too long. And like I said, I'm going to give it another kind of maybe 10, 15 more games, something like that. And I've got a feeling that the headshots are going to be coming to me a little bit more easier once I've got used to knowing the layout of the maps and where enemy are spawning from, that kind of thing. I'm certain I'm going to be back to my usual self where headshots are not going to be causing me a problem. And I'm going to get them and show you guys how I get them reasonably easy. Now, I'm not going to take C just yet. I'm going to hold back a little bit. I've got a feeling they're going to spawn from this way some point. There we go. There's an easy headshot, guys. You see what I mean? If you keep yourself round, but then you've got to watch, because it's such a massive map. To get out of plain sight, because of the size of the map, is very difficult. But again, you know, dying for the sake of getting a headshot on the enemy is well worth it. That's another one added, so 16 now in total that we've got. I mean, sometimes you don't really, on hardcore, need to do too much, because sometimes headshots can just come frequently without even you going for them. I think sometimes when you do try and aim to get headshots too much, sometimes they don't always come. Sometimes they do. Now, do you see the recoil there? I had it aimed in at the head. I had to slightly come down because of the bounce, and then it prevented me from getting a headshot, all because of the distance I was away. So sometimes it could have been an easy... Now, he's going to come up here, or is he going to come round here? I think he's going to come round here. Let's put some few shots off. We've unlocked the reflex sight. Let's go a headshot. Oh, the attack chopper shot him before we had a chance. Now, they're all shooting at the attack chopper. This is my chance now, in this spawning zone, to find out where those enemy are that are shooting the attack chopper, because they're not keeping an eye on the map at that stage then, and then it's easier to get the headshots. Now, we're in their zone, but we do need to take back at least another point if we're going to win this game. Okay, let's try and get point C. There we go. Nice little beer there to the side. Can we get out through this way? Yes, we can. There's an enemy. Too late. Again, sometimes we're just going to... I'm not going to, you know, not get a kill because I can't get a headshot on. There's a headshot, guys. Another hip-fire headshot. Oh! We've got clean house. Now, that's another unlocked item there. I'm not sure what it is. We'll have to check that at the end. Let's try and take point B again. I mean, some of these challenges are not going to be taking all that long to actually unlock, so that's pretty good. Now, I am Electrocuted at the moment. Couldn't do anything about that. I don't think when you're electrocuted, guys, there's not much you can do about it. It's just a matter of sitting there and just waiting for your death. But we got the round victory, which is pretty cool. And we're 100 to 92, so that's pretty good. Let's have a quick read of the comments, see if there's anything new. Okay, yeah, that's good tips there. Thank you, Meatless Aphid 1. I'm going to remember that. I did actually set my launcher up, and I actually was finding it difficult to get the attack chopper, and then I got requested to have a look at the shotgun, so we set it up. But I'm going to actually go back to the launcher again, because I want to get them out of the way as fast as I possibly can. But that's the thing as well, because I play kind of lone wolf, it's difficult to get the teammates to shoot down the attack chopper when I'm trying to get it with the launcher. But again, it's something I'll try. Hopefully it will work, and I'm going to take on board all your tips and help. If it's going to help me, that'll be brilliant. I really appreciate all the support. Now, see if we can get on this bridge and get those easy edges. There's one in here, I believe. Did he? Oh, he's actually gone down. There we go. Okay, kill collector. Another challenge unlocked there. Might be just tier 1 of 3 tiers. Now, we've got to watch this way. I knew it. Ah! No! I think that's a pretty cool ability, that one. Ah! I don't know what happened there. I was yapping away again and just lost the plot when it came to thinking that there could have been an enemy in front of me there. Now, there is enemy firing at us up here, so I've got to be careful. But if I can get an easy kill, if not a headshot, I'll be very happy with that. Let's get out of here, because this is where obviously enemy are going to look. There was an enemy coming down here, so I'm going to keep my sights up as much as I possibly can. Let's do a little bit of sliding. Ooh, you nearly got it then, teammate. There's another headshot, guys. Again, easy ones like that, I'm going to take all day. It's when the enemy are firing at a teammate, but again, you need to come round to the enemy spawning area to do that. Can we get another headshot? I actually thought I got a headshot, but it didn't actually register as a headshot there. Let's just keep here. He's coming back again. Let's try and get the aim up. What happened there? I'm getting hit markers on the wooden fence, I think. Another headshot. That was a hip fire one just before I got electrocuted. But it does definitely make it easier, guys. As always, when you go into the enemy spawn to get headshots, you've got to be brave and get yourself stuck in. You might die a load of times like I'm showing you here. But again, if you get a headshot for every kill you get, that's something to not complain about. Now, I don't know what that was there. I had the aim on. I went for the fire. But before any bullets come out of my weapon, I'd already diced with death. I think if there is any challenges, for any camos to do with long shots, I think they're going to be reasonably easy in this game, because the maps are that big that getting long shots is going to be way easy. Another headshot there. Again, it just makes it so much more easier when they're sitting out of those little windows, because you can get your aim perfectly in. And it's not going to really be any bother at all. I think the next camo that we're after is going to be... So you can keep the aim, the red dot, just above the windowsill there. But I think the next one is 20 headshots. So I would have thought we're nearly up there now. I think we've got 3, maybe 4 headshots in this game. Let's go back to this area here where the enemy were spawning from. But we've actually taken this area now. I don't want to sit around here too long. Ah! Now he's doing what I would normally do. Being in the enemy spawn. And he picked me off like I would have done the enemy. I think that's as far as the map go there. I don't want to go too far. We're losing point B, but I want to try and prevent that from happening if I can. Got A, we're losing B. It's just so big, these maps. And again, I'm still getting used to this particular map. Need to take back B again. Let's see if we can get 25 points again for taking back. No. I want to try and get stuck in and obviously taking point B. This is going to drive the enemy out, so you can have your aim up. We've got point B back again. Completely. Again, having that aim up will help. Now, there are some enemies spawning from over here, so let's try and get over. Oh, we got victory anyway, so that's okay. I was pleased with the headshots that I got there. I think I managed to get maybe 5 or so headshots. Definitely a lot easier to get headshots in hardcore. There's no doubts you can do this in core mode, but again, I think it will make it a bit more easier getting headshots in core mode with the high caliber. But again, we've got to wait. That's the last bit of equipment that we do get to unlock through the weapon level. So we're going to have to wait for that. And again, it's just testing out the high caliber to see if it is any good. Normally it is, but there has been some Call of Duty games, as you know, where the high caliber hasn't really done anything in any game mode that you've played. It's just a waste of time. Okay, we've got the perk 1 greed now unlocked, so we can have a second perk. And we're up to level 11, so we're getting on. Now look at this, guys. There's quite a few things unlocked here. We've got the weapon attachment for the MX-9 now, the FMJ. Full metal jacket. Now we've unlocked our first calling card. Clean house. Get an EKIA on every player on the enemy team at least once in the same life. Minimum of 4 enemies. Okay, so we've done that. That's the first calling card unlocked. And we've got the kill collector. Get 50 direct action kills in hardcore. Long way to go. We've got a ratio there of 157, which is cool. How many headshots did we get? We've got a bloodthirsty there. Where is the headshots? Well, we definitely got headshots. They must be down. But we didn't get a chance. I don't know why they put headshots down. I'd rather headshots be at the top. Okay. We are going to play another game of domination. But again, if you guys want to see something different, let me know. I'm just happy at the moment to just keep plugging away with getting headshots. Try and get these 100 headshots out of the way for the MX-9 to start with. At least try and go for those 5 camo challenges, the specialist ones, the technique camos. So you guys can see what they are, unless you've unlocked them already. And you can tell me, and then we'll already know what those challenges are. We'll go with Firebreak, because we have that lovely outfit on this one. We've got the correct setup on here now. Thank you to everyone watching at the moment in this live stream of Black Ops 4 with me, Spartan G Gaming. Really appreciate all the support that you guys are giving me. Hola, mi amigos. Hola, my friend, James Ken. Thanks for your comment. Okay, we missed point A there, but let's just try and get round to point C. Now, the enemy are taking point B, so that would suggest to me that at the moment they're a team and they are working together, I would have thought. Now, they normally sit around on point B in the corners once they've taken it, so we've got to be careful. But I've got a feeling they're going to come this way. So what I'm going to do is lay prone. Hopefully they won't come in behind me. I don't think they will, but this is where they're going to come if they're going to come to try and protect point B. We're going to keep the red dot high, literally where I think the enemy head level is going to be. So hopefully that will make an easy headshot. Now, there's a lot of players leaving. That's on the enemy team, though. There's one left. That's not a lot. That's just one. Now, teammates are coming around this way. And that would suggest to me that, I don't know what's going on here. I think they might just be static players. Now, there is one enemy. I got a feeling we can probably take these points and we're not going to get hounded. Oh, actually, I mentioned that, and then I get killed by an enemy who's camping in that back kind of shed building there. But I don't think they're definitely not playing. There's 3 members in that team who aren't actually doing anything at the moment. And it's proven by the points that we've got here, the objectives. But again, it could all change very quickly. Again, we're just going to keep our dot here for a few seconds, just above those boxes, the crates there, just in case an enemy decides to want to stand behind one. And again, it will get us an easy headshot because it's already guiding us to where the enemy head would be. Now they're going to try and take point C. Okay, so they're coming this way. There's another headshot. That's an easy headshot, that one. Nice close range. Keeping the aim high. Again, oh, and he's laying down prone on the actual objective, which I didn't even assume he was going to do. Now, it seems to me like this enemy that we're up against here is just camping back. They're trying to at least hold their point C at the moment, even though they are looking to get that point B. So I'm going to try and get into point B and try and get that fully back to ours again. Now, I got killed by a teammate there. It was my fault I ran into it. But then again, I mean, teammates shouldn't have done that, not knowing there wasn't an enemy there. So if they are going to do that, you've got to make sure that there are at least enemy that you're throwing your equipment to. Can we get an easy headshot here? Oh, no! The aim was on, but I just got shot. Have a long shot. I think that was a player there waiting for me to actually spawn there. Luckily for me, he did miss. But he was already firing as I was spawning. But luckily, like I said, for me, he did miss. And remember, we're looking to get these classified calling cards unlocked as well. So if we do unlock any, by doing kind of things that we think could potentially be unlockable challenges for those calling cards, we're going to try and do them as well. I've got a feeling one of them is probably in the water somewhere along the line. Be in the water and kill like 10 enemy or something or other. If you do know any of the classified calling cards, guys, if anyone has unlocked any yet, let me know and I'll happily do them challenges as well. I'm going to try and hopefully find some myself though. Now I'm going to bring the enemy out here. There's an easy headshot there. But it didn't actually get the headshot. Now I've got to be careful here because they probably won't come this way. They're probably going to... Oh, they'll come this way. There you go. There's a headshot. I'll make up for the one I should have got a moment ago. Ah! The same player doing that thing again. Sitting down there trying to get us as we spawn. It's a good tactic actually. He's just plonking himself down in the corner of that area there. And that, again, we're thinking about that. That's an area that we could use when we do have point C taken ourselves and we're trying to take over point A. Oh, where did you come from? I did see him actually last moment on the map, but it was just a blip. He's trying to do that again. Now, if we wait here, keep the red dot just slightly above the brick wall, we might be able to get another easy headshot. No teammates over there now, so that's not going to work. Now, where did that come from? Will it not go through that thin door? My bullets? No. I can't possibly need the FMJ to make my bullets go through this paper-thin door. Oh, I was then aiming up for a headshot and he just see me last moment. Otherwise, that would have been another headshot. Okay, we've got round win. So, okay, I'm just going to quickly read any comments if there are new ones. James Ken, I'm playing on the Xbox One X, mate, today. I've got PS4 as well, but yeah, I prefer the gameplay. It's a lot smoother on Xbox One X, but that's my personal opinion. But that's what I'm playing on at the moment. Mac Prodigy, Revenge Medals, 5 Bloodthirsties, 50 kills without attachments, 50 kills with optic, and 5 attachments, and I forgot the last one. Is that for unclassified challenges, mate? Thanks for that comment, by the way. Okay, they've got an attack chopper out. It's a shame I'm going to score streaks at the moment. I haven't really used any score streaks whatsoever, but we can use those emotes, which I'm not going to use at the moment. It's a shame that that wasn't a headshot. That would have been a good hip shot headshot, that one. Again, I'm going to keep my aim up. I've got to be careful of that attack chopper coming in there. Not a lot of places to hide around here when you spawn this end. The map is so big. Now we're losing Charlie, so I've got a feeling we can get... Nope. Let's try and take C back again. Let's make it fully ours. There we go, another 25 points. Pretty obvious we were going to get chopped down by the attack chopper. And again, there's a camper at the top of those stairs there. It's a shame. I'm getting annihilated at the moment by that attack chopper. I'm going to stay out of the way. We haven't got that launcher. I was going to change that round last round. I wish I did. It seems like there's plenty of enemy getting those attack choppers out in games that we're playing at the moment. And it seems to be a favoured score streak at the moment. Another one. See? Another attack chopper. I'm going to try and keep my aim up high. There we go. There's another headshot. Now, there was plenty of recoil there. Let's try and use that position here to try and catch the enemy out in the spawn. But I was already dead. One shot was always going to kill me, unfortunately. There's an easy headshot. Oh, yes. I like them when they're like that. But then we're just going to get, again, killed by that attack chopper. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. But again, I'm going to take that as, you know, I was happy with that headshot, even though I died, because I got a headshot. Another one. You're probably screaming at me now, guys. Get yourself into some cover. I don't like camping around, though. That's the trouble. I don't like sitting around. I really don't like sitting around. Oh, no. Good job that it wasn't a kill there. It's all kicking off now, guys. I'm getting teammates running out. I'm thinking they're enemy. The attack chopper is still above us and doing some pretty good damage on us. Keep the aim high just at the enemy head level where I anticipate it's going to be. Now, okay, we've got a lightning strike. I'm not in the best place out here. Hopefully it won't get me. There's an easy headshot coming here. Nope. Again, there's like 3 enemy down that bottom there, all standing there. But as soon as I show my face in that little area, I'm getting shot straight away. And that's all because I think of that enemy UAV that is above us. So that is when, again, I'm going to need something a little bit more stealthier later on, especially to make headshots a little bit more easier. Let's have our aim up, though. They were at the back here. They could still be there. Now let's try and camp ourselves down here side. I've got a feeling we're going to be noticed here because the enemy, as I said, has a UAV out. Shame that wasn't a headshot there. Yeah, I'm getting the aim on, but again, it's just not registering the kills. I think the connection is obviously, you know, killing me first before I even got shot, but it's making me look like I still have a chance to shoot, when actually I haven't. I'm already dead. There's just a little bit of delay here. I'm getting hammered from behind now. Getting absolutely hammered. They're coming from everywhere. Now, they could potentially be on our zone. You nearly got it then, teammate. Let's get some more ammo on board. And I want to try and get myself round this way. Another lightning strike coming in. We're not in the best place again, but let's try and run as quick as we possibly can. Oh! Because I was running to try and get out of cover there, I just missed the kill. And again, hip fire should have got that hit at least on the enemy that I was sliding into there. Let's try and keep back a moment. I'm certain that there is still enemy in that building here or up here. Yeah, there's no doubt we got defeat there. They got so many score streaks out. It was a difficult game to take over. We've got 4 objectives. So we've got a couple of headshots again. But again, I normally would get more. But again, the game is still fresh and fairly new for me. So we're going to upgrade our weapons as soon as we can. Get used to the maps a little bit more. Okay, I'm just reading a few comments, guys. Thank you for your comments that are coming in. How do you use score streaks from Bobby Padia? I'm earning them, but can't use them like normal. D-pad left. What am I doing wrong? Okay, I haven't actually used any score streaks yet, my friend, because I haven't actually earned any myself yet. As soon as we do, I'm going to try and work out how to use them. Normally, I'm opening score streaks up left, right, and centre, but I'm not actually aiming to do that at the moment. But that's something we can keep an eye on, and when I do find out how to use score streaks, I will use it. But yeah, normally it should be the D-pad, but I've got a feeling the D-pad is for emotes and that kind of thing at the moment, so it's all changed. But we're going to try and work that out. We're going to see if we can. I actually got 4 headshots in that game, guys. More than I actually thought. So that's okay. I'd like to get 10, maybe 15, though, in a game if I can. That's what I normally try and do. Not to start with, though, mind you. Once I've got the right setup, then they do come a little bit more frequently. Okay, triangle on Xbox One X. Mac Prodigy, thank you for that. So it is the triangle. No doubt holding it down. X, no Y. Okay, a little bit of confusion going on there. Yeah, I'm going to hold it. I'll try that out. As soon as I get a score streak, if I can get one, I will. What I'm going to do now is just come out of the game quickly if I can. Actually, we're in a game. I can't come out, so I do apologise, guys. Yeah, no, Mac Prodigy, I'm getting a lot of hit markers in core. Need one-shot kills with shotguns. Same thing here, mate. It's the same for everyone. I've noticed if an enemy is at full health, it's going to take at least 6 bullets to take down and kill that enemy, which is a hell of a lot more than normal Call of Duty games. Now, obviously, that's one of the reasons why I'm in hardcore at the moment, just to make headshots a little bit more easier. But yeah, trying to get 6 bullets into an enemy before they... thanks, teammate. It's a shame that when you shoot a teammate and you get a headshot on them, because it seems to be that's the only time a teammate shoots you, when they get a headshot on you, that they don't register as a headshot. It'd be pretty cool if it did, because we'd have these challenges out of the way fairly quick and easy. Okay, I've got Hardcore Veteran already. That's pretty cool. And again, this map I haven't played on yet. This is a brand new map for me, so I haven't got a clue where I'm going. All I'm going to do at the moment is just head for the points. Keep my sight and my reticle as high as I possibly can. And again, as I said to you at the start of the video, guys, I have got a totally brand spanking new Xbox One X Elite controller. My last one did break after about 8 months of having it. It just worn down, so hopefully you guys haven't experienced that like I have. But the new controller is going to take a bit of time to wear in, I think, as well. So I'm up against it with that. Whereas my other one was worn in very nicely. Ooh, you nearly got it then, teammate. Now, is this going to be an easy headshot? I can see an enemy going through there. Got to be careful, though, not to get distracted by following them, because then that's when you can get shot from behind. Now, where did he come from? I followed up behind him, and then all of a sudden there was a man just jumped out in front of me, scared the freaking life out of me, and shot me while I turned. And again, same thing here. I think the trouble I'm having is I'm actually just not used to playing the big maps. I think for playing so long, the Shipment 1944 map on World War II, where you can get headshots galore. Not to say you can't get headshots in any other game mode, because I was, and you can do. But it just made it so much more easier to get all the kills you wanted. Now, there we go, an easy headshot there, guys. Walked right into that one. I love those ones when they happen. Let's see if we can get another one. Keep the aim up at roughly this point here. No, there is an enemy coming. Let's keep that aim up. He's roughly going to come out about here. Does he know I'm here, though? That's the thing. I don't know. Let's check. Yes, he did. Luckily, I got him. It wasn't a headshot, mind you, even though I thought it was at the time. Now, he could potentially come from round here. So we're going to keep, again, that red dot just at head level. And hopefully, again, we can get an easy headshot. Ah! He was waiting for me like I was waiting for him to come out. He just waited for me to move. Be nice to get a score streak so that I can test out how you get the score. I do believe, though, like Mac Prodigy just said, that hold the Y button down. I do believe in beta that was the way you unlock the score streaks. Because I remember holding Y down for the RCXD. There's another headshot there, guys. That was an easy one. Can we get another one? No. He was coming out of the water. I had no other target to hit and aim for other than the head. So again, when it happens like that, it does make headshots that little bit more easier. Again, let's try and keep the red dot roughly about here. There's another enemy coming down there. Can we get him? Oh. No way! Spawn killed. Okay, I'm going to come back on myself. We need to take these points. I mustn't forget, though, the trouble is when going for headshots or any challenges, sometimes the game we're in, we can sometimes forget to play the actual game. I like to play the game. I like to, obviously, keep up with what the teammates are doing, because it's not fair to come in a game if you're not trying to win it with, you know, along with your teammates. So I do try and win the game as well as trying to do the challenges. Sometimes I find if you are doing the challenges, it does help in some way to help the teammates to play the game. That's a shame that wasn't a headshot. I could have got a headshot there. Ah, and I just see him last moment popping out from the water. I heard him gasping for air. That was the thing, because I think he was under the water. Can we get an easy headshot? No. I'm going to come back this way. This seems to be where the enemy are coming from. Okay, we're actually taking the lead at the moment. Let's get ourselves up here. Keep the aim up. Oh, you nearly got it. There's another one. Oh, how did he get me? How could he possibly have got me there when I was out of view? I saw the enemy. I went out of view, turned around to try and come back out into the open again from behind that wall, and then it just didn't register the kill like that. Got hit marker, nothing else. Again, I think the connection's not all that great at the moment. But then again, in Call of Duty games, it never is perfect for anyone. Sometimes if you are a host, you'll have a better game than anyone else. But then there are some games where no matter what you do, you can't do anything apart from camp and hope that people just run into your bullets. But like I said, I don't like to do that. If I can get out of it and have a good game still, even though the connection is slightly up, I like to keep on the run. Okay, so Mac Prodigy, the creator class. I haven't been on zombies yet, mate. Is confusing as well. So again, that's something I would like to get into before the end of today's live stream. I'm probably going to play for another hour or so, up till about 3 o'clock, to not make the video too long. And I appreciate you guys, those of you who are watching, actually watching this live stream of Black Ops 4 with me, Spartan G Gaming. It really means a lot to me, guys. And thanks for all your information and your help with the comments at the moment. It really, really does mean the world to me. Did we get to see? Yes, we did. Now there's an enemy here. Where is he? There. Let's try and keep the aim up again. Roughly where I, anticipate where the head level is going to be. Now I'm going to follow my teammates round here again. Try and keep the aim up. Is that a head? Can we get a headshot there? I see a head just on the... God, oh, no way! Now, that was a typical example there of, I would assume, a connection issue. It can't just be because on that rubbish that I didn't get the kill there when two enemy walked out in front of me, because I already had the aim on. All I had to do was fire, which I'd done. I got some hit markers. In hardcore, we would have thought that it would take them down within... maybe 1-2 bullets of the motor. So I think we have decided that it is 2 bullets, even in hardcore mode at the body, to get a kill. But surely I did get the 2... We're up to weapon level 8, but surely I did get the 2 hits on the enemy there to kill them. Let's try and help the teammate to get point B. They're all over to the left there by the look of them. Now there is an enemy there. No, I thought it was an enemy. It's not. Let's try and take this point B if we can. This is going to be difficult because I haven't got a clue where they're coming from. Yeah, there you go. Too late. I normally do take these points a lot more smoother and easier than I'm making it look in this live stream, guys. And I don't know whether the live stream is affecting connection slightly with my gameplay. I'm not, you know, making any excuses up. I mean, I didn't even get a hit marker that time. I nearly captured the objective on point B, so we're going to try and go for it again. There's a nice headshot. That's how I like them. Again, keeping the aim up, roughly anticipating where the enemy are coming from, as I always say. And when the enemy runs in front of you, it does make for an easy headshot. Now again, I'm going to keep the aim up as much as possible. What is that in the sky? I think that is one of the high-end score streaks that is out there. That is an amazing score streak to have. The sound coming from the guns on that plane, that aircraft, were something else. Ah! Oh, it caught me out. I just looked to the side, obviously looking at comments, and got caught out there. Woohoo! Did you see that? I'm going to give a mark of 9 for the skill of my teammate of that roll and dive at the same time. Literally getting exploded. That was hilarious. Headshot? Yes, there's another one, guys. So the headshots are now starting to rack up. We just need better gameplay. We need more better flow, better kills in gameplay while getting these headshots. I mean, it's one thing getting the headshots, it's another thing actually taking control of the game and actually... Okay, we got a double kill there. It's just a shame we didn't get any headshots, but I'm going to come back round this way. Again, keeping the red dot up, just in case there's enemy around here. We can get an easy headshot again. Okay, so aim up. The enemy are spawning from this end. But I think our teammates are now coming down here. So again, I think we're going to now start taking aim. I'm going to come all the way round. There we go. Another headshot. Look at that one, guys. That had to be a quick reaction. But again, my reaction at the moment is to keep that aim, as I always say, at the head level, anticipating whenever. And that is, again, why these headshots will start to rack up. Remember, you do have to work at it. You do, normally, everybody does, when aiming in like this, all of a sudden aiming at the body. But we need to, when aiming, slightly aim up at the same time with your right stick, whatever controller you're using, just to aim slightly higher than usual to get that headshot. I mean, you guys are going to know how to get them. I'm just hopefully helping you with a few of my tactics here, how I get them, so you can see how I get them and how they work. Not like that, though. Underwater kill, that was. I think my teammates, they are actually getting all these score streaks in the game. Actually, we've got a spray there. Let's use the D-pad. Have we got a spray or something? I don't know how I actually done that then. Oh, there we go. I'm going to get used to knowing how to do that. Okay, so we're coming around to the enemy spawning area again. This is, I believe, our teammates attack chopper. There's an easy headshot. Yes, there we go. I like to do that. I like to come up, as you know, I've shown you so far, coming up. And there's the agitator camo as well. We've just unlocked that 4th camo for the MX-9. So we're racking through them now. Still plenty more to get, though, before we get this to gold. Now, the enemy is still going to be spawning from this point A, so I'm just going to come back on myself again, just so that the enemy do spawn this end. And there's an enemy. Look at this. Oh, I could have had another easy headshot there, guys. But it does work. If you keep going back to the enemy spawn, you probably do that yourself. Come back out again if they don't spawn. Go back in again. In and out, guys. In and out. You know the business. And again, you can come up behind and get an easy headshot like that. Some amazing kills, though, in the game. When you are watching it, especially live, the explosions are out of this world and they are awesome. Okay, just having a quick read of the comments. Yes, it is. Mac Prodigy, a lot of getting used to. This is harder than other Call of Duties for sure. I'm totally agreeing with you there. Normally, Call of Duty games do take a while to get into, but then they start to, you know, get a little bit more easier. They feel easier once we start to get used to it all. But Call of Duty, Black Ops 4, even in the beta, there was something about it that made me think to myself, now, we've actually come out of this. It's actually launched us out of the game for some reason. But there is something about it that is actually making me feel like we're needing too many bullets, especially in core mode, to kill the enemy. It really is tough. But again, it's like that for the enemy. We're all needing the same amount of bullets to kill each other. I suppose it's just a matter of sometimes getting used to keeping the aim and the red dot sight on the enemy a little bit longer than what we normally would. Normally, we're so used to probably getting 3, maybe 4 shots on the enemy before we kill them and then pulling away our weapon going for the next kill. But because we're doing that, we're then leaving ourselves, I suppose, 2 bullets left that we need to kill the enemy with that we're not used to. And instead, we're moving on to the next enemy and then getting killed by the enemy that we haven't got the 6 bullets on, if that makes sense, guys. So hopefully you can make sense of that. But I think that is the problem that I'm having at the moment. I'm so used to killing an enemy within 3, 4 bullets, or even sometimes when the enemy has drained health a little bit, maybe 2 at the most. Even in hardcore. Hardcore is normally 1 shot to kill the enemy, but I've noticed so far it is 2 bullets to kill an enemy. Okay, let's have a quick read of the comments. Let's have a look, actually, because we did unlock that next camo. It's just a shame we didn't get headshots up there that we unlocked in the last game, but for some reason it just came out. Like I said, I think we're having connectivity issues. Where's me custom 1? We're level 8 now with the Patriot. And we have unlocked... We're actually up to the 5th camo, guys. I didn't realise that. Okay, so we've got the Panther unlocked at 15 headshots. That's a pretty cool camo. Just let you have a look at that one. We've also got the Monsoon at 20 headshots. Can't we zoom in at all? I'd love to zoom in. You can't see the camo too much. And then we've also now unlocked the Agitator at 30 headshots. It's like a kind of a snakeskin camo, that one. So we're now moving on now to the 40 headshots, which is for the URD. Now, I'm going to change the shotgun for the time being. I'm going to go for the shotgun after. I want to get this Helium salvo started at least. Let's have a look at the camos we need for this one. Okay, so we just need to destroy score streaks. How many we need in total? 100 score streaks with the Helium. So we'll leave that on. We're going to try and get this to gold as soon as we possibly can. Thank you for your tips on that. Mac Prodigy, I think that was you who did say that there was a certain way that you do it, which made it easier, so I'm going to try that out later on. Hopefully teammates will shoot down the attack choppers as well. I used to go for the UAVs. We're going to try and do that. That'll be easier to get those score streaks down. I'm not sure how many hits it's going to take with the Helium salvo to get them down. Have we got any more? So we've got the FMJ, the laser sight unlocked. I'm not sure that's really going to help me with headshots at the moment. I'm actually going to have that Agitator on just to show what level I'm up to with the camos. That's always cool. Now, have we got any more? Yeah, okay, we've got Flat Jacket on. Take less damage from explosive. That's not going to work at all in hardcore mode. So no point in having that on. We've got the wild card, I know. But I'm actually happy keeping that body armor on for the time being. We're just going to keep that on. Okay, let's work some more. Now, are you guys happy for me to just carry on and get these headshots? If you do want to see me... Are yours logged out as well, Mag Prodigy? Yeah, it's weird. It's a connection issue there, I think. Okay, I'm just reading a few more comments just before we get into another game. I was lost on the Special Ability 2 from Bobby Padilla. Using Firebreak. Hit RB. He knelt down. Looked like he was wielding something. No idea what it did. Yeah, what it is like a heat wave. If you remember the heat wave from Black Ops 3, slightly different. I did say this in another video I made when I was doing the beta for Black Ops 4. It is slightly different, but you can hold the RB down for a certain amount of time. But as I've already said to you in hardcore earlier on, try not to use Firebreak's heat wave because, for too long should I say, because he will burn himself to a crisp. But only use it for a fraction of time. In core mode, you can actually hold down the RB for quite some time before he will fry himself. But anyone around you, any enemy around you while you do press your RB and you are holding it, it will kind of prevent them from aiming and shooting. It will kind of literally stun them in a way, giving you a chance after you've stunned them to drain their enemy and get an easy kill. That's how I believe that works. It's a great special ability to use, actually. Just having a read of a quick few more comments. Okay, Billy Artip, thank you for your comment. Do you have any guns gold yet? No, I've literally just only started this last night, guys. I've literally been playing everything live with you in front of you. You're seeing what I'm doing here, and I haven't got any weapons to gold as of yet. We're nearly halfway on the first weapon to get it to gold. But like I said, I mean, I'm just going to take my time with it. I'm in no rush to get them, even though I would like to get those gold camos quick. I normally get them quick. But again, it's just working everything out, how it all works, and trying to get the right setup to make headshots a little bit more easier. At the moment, tactics in gameplay with the aiming is working for me. I'm getting probably roughly an average of about maybe 2 to 5 headshots a game at the moment. But I want to up that, you know, when the attachments get unlocked a little bit more as I go through the weapon level with this, it's going to make it, I'm sure, a little bit more easier to get headshots. So let's have a little look at the... Okay, well done, Mac Prodigy. I have MX-9. That's pretty cool SMG to use, guys. Okay, Meatless Aphid 1. I almost have the MX-9 in the launcher. Thanks for keep commenting, guys. I really do appreciate your support. And yeah, you almost got the MX-9 and the launcher. Okay, so that's what I'm working on now. I'm working on the launcher and the MX-9 to start with. Hopefully by the end of today, we will have that halfway done, if not complete. But I didn't actually realise until, you know, a lot of you mentioned yesterday that the game was actually available a lot earlier than what I thought. I actually waited till midnight because I couldn't go into it until then for it to be downloaded. And I was a fool, actually, because straight away when midnight was here, I literally went into the game straight away. There was no downloading. It already downloaded for me, so maybe I could have gone into it earlier. I don't know. But then a lot of you were saying you were playing it actually near enough a day before it was supposed to be released, which is absolutely mega. But again, a lot of you are ahead of me, and I've only just come into it from like a couple of hours last night and maybe a couple of hours this morning, and another hour and so now, around an hour and a half we're into it at the moment on the second live stream this morning. Now, I'm actually going to change into... Actually, we're going to go back to hardcore because I'm finding it easier to get these headshots. I'm going to stick with domination. But if you do, guys, want me to play something else, if you want to check something else out, let me know. We do, for certain challenges, need to play Blackout, and we do need to play Zombies, and we need camos from those modes as well. So I'm going to have to play them at some point. But I'm so addicted at the moment to trying to get the MX-9, the first weapon to gold camo, that I'm just going to stick with this for the time being. Unless you say otherwise, unless you want me to play something else, guys, I'm happy to do whatever you want. Okay. Now, I think I selected Crash. I'm not certain. I think my controller, because the Elite controller is very springy. Lovely headshot. Oh! And then there's an enemy camping down the end there. We've got to be careful again to not make the same mistake. But we're going to know if he's there because the teammate... What was that? Where did he come from? I don't even see an enemy in front of me. Okay, so we're going to keep our aim slightly higher than those barrels there. And he's still there. He is still hiding behind those barrels. See if we can catch him out as they... Now, the enemy are over here. There you go, guys. Look, I got hit markers, and then I actually got the kill. How can you get hit markers in hardcore? I don't get that. It would normally have been a kill as soon as I got those hit markers on from previous Call of Duty games. So it is... Oh, no, 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 no! I've fallen off the side of the edge of the map there, guys. Don't do that what I did. I'm sure you won't. You're a lot better player than me. Can we get an easy headshot? Oh, how did that not become a headshot? Okay, so what... Oh, no! I've made the same mistake again. Why can't I go over those barrels? Okay, I'm not going to go that way. I'm going to change a different way. I haven't learned my lesson on the first time of doing it. So, guys, do not go over those barrels there. You will drop to your death. I'm surprised that wasn't a headshot. Okay, we're losing B. Let's see if we can try and take this back again. Now, there's an enemy up there. Now, there's an enemy up the top there as well. I didn't even realise you can get up there. Oh, headshot. Yes. That caught me out actually there, guys. I was a little bit scared by that one as he came flying around the corner there. Now we're half on death, so one more bullet and we are going to die. Now they're all sitting down that end there and I didn't even get a hit marker. What a surprise. Now is there any other way we can go here rather than keep going through the same path all the time? It just proves that the enemy are taking control of the zone around here because we're not spawning around this enemy. They're all hanging over point B. I think that is where the enemy sat a little while ago up there. So I've got a feeling they're going to come back there anytime soon. So we might just wait back a little bit here and see if they come this way to prevent us from taking B. And then again, it will be an easy headshot. I can't hear any footsteps coming at the moment. So let's go this way. Let's try and get back round in the enemy spawn, see if there's any static players. Sometimes they do sit back. No! No! I do not like that spawn killing. On a map that is so big. I mean, we got victory, but no thanks to me. But on a map that's so big, how can we still be getting spawn killed? I don't get it. Again, it's all part and parcel of the game, I suppose. That's going to perk me up. Not a great kill-death ratio. Okay. Let's have another quick look at the camos. We got 2 in that game, so we're up to 32 of 40 for the next camo. Let's just see. I mean, the long barrel, I suppose, in a way, is helping me slightly. The stock, that's going to be needed, I think, more for core mode. It was going to help with taming the recoil a little bit. Rapid fire, I'm not certain that's going to help in hardcore because it's... Yeah, it might do. Again, I'm struggling sometimes in getting kills, but I think that's more of a connectivity issue. But there's the high caliber, guys. That should help with increased damage to headshots. But again, it's not really going to help in... Again, it might help in hardcore to make it 1-shot headshot instead of 2-shot headshot. So that's something we're going to have to check and work out. Because at the moment, it is actually taking 2 headshots to kill an enemy, even in hardcore mode. So we're going to check that and make sure we keep an eye. Let's go with Firebreak. I like the outfit that I've got for him. But yeah, I can't wait to spend my points that I got, 8,500 COD points. I don't know when it's going to become available. We did say that earlier. Can't wait for that. And I can't wait to see what new uniforms, outfits we're going to have, new weapons we're going to be able to get, new camos, no doubt. And you know, it's just really exciting what Black Ops 4 are going to have in store for us. Hopefully it's not going to be all too much too soon, too early, because I don't like too many things to complete in, you know, a short space of time. Hopefully they will give us time to complete other challenges first before they give us a whole new load of challenges. No way. So easy for them to shoot me, but when I'm trying to get that aim on, it just doesn't work for me. Why not? Now it's going to be a lot more easier, I think, if I do... Now they know I'm here. So let's just take this cautiously. Oh, and again, I just didn't have my aim round at that point. He'd already had his aim up and got me very easily. I do actually like this map. I think this is the second time now I've played this. Mustn't go down there though, guys. That is in an out of zone area. You will die if you don't get out of that zone quick enough. Now let's see. Sometimes they sit down the end of here, waiting for you to come down. There we go. Kill 10 enemies while crouched. Okay, so that's another challenge. Ah! Just couldn't get the shot off quick enough as I saw the enemy. And again, it's just me dying again. Let's try and get point B back if we can. Now, let's see if we can get an easy headshot with the enemy. Oh, that's a teammate. Good job I didn't have the aim on there as perfectly as I would have liked to. Otherwise, I would have shot a teammate. Now, as we come through here, we've got to be cautious. Is that an enemy down there? I thought I just see an enemy down there. Aim up. Oh, the door's closed just as I was about to get the aim on the hit. Let's slide in. Use this as a kind of a cover. Now, my teammates aren't around at the moment, I don't think, to try and take point B. Otherwise, I'm going to try and take it by myself. So let's try and leave point B for the time being and try and get easy headshots like that. Again, you know, trying to cut in again. They're waiting for me to come out. Should have known that. Shouldn't have just barged out there. I've got to remember that these bigger maps are, I suppose, in a way, forcing us to play a little bit more standoffishly. You can't just go running round. But again, that's something I need to get used to, because I'm just used to running in, getting my jig on, and you know, using that run and gun style approach, being aggressive, not holding back. But in this, I think I have to change my complete gameplay. Otherwise, I'm just going to get wrecked. My kill-death ratio is going to be so poor that it's going to be embarrassing. But hey, I'm not too fussed about the kill death. It doesn't bother me. I'm more about the challenges, as you know. I don't know if the MX-9, even with the long barrel on here, just keep the aim up slightly high, because they do like to come from this point here. Can we get... If we aim up there, he's going to come a different way, because he knows we're there. We're getting quite from behind now. I can see the red blips coming from behind me here. I'm certain there was some enemy coming behind me there. I see the blips, but there's no enemy there. Oh, there they are. They're all within the building. I don't know if you know that, guys. I did play this earlier, as I said, and I did go through the little air shaft, or the little air vent shaft. It's actually an amazing little area to go into. I would like to tell you where it is when I find it. If I do find it again, I will let you know where that is. But it's a small little crate that you can go through. Takes you into an air shaft, and then I think we can go down here, yeah. And you can actually go through half of the map undetected, unless obviously there's an enemy in there with you. And you can work your way up into the middle of the map. But where it is and where I did get into it before, I can't safely say where that is in it. But when I find it, I will let you know. No. That's... Oh, well, was that not a headshot? I had the aim on at head level, but they didn't get the headshot, unfortunately. I really don't like when that happens. It is annoying. We're going to take C. Yep, we've got... Now, I'm going to hold back here, just in case the enemy do come from the right here. There we go. Now, this is the little shaft, guys, that you go into here. Ah, and there's an enemy waiting at the top there for me to run into. So be careful of that when you do run into that shaft. It was down here, so no doubt he's going to be coming down. There is a teammate there. So now, he's in there. He's up the top. I don't want to go in again and poke my head around, because no doubt he's waiting there for me again to stupidly put my head around the corner again. But that is the little shaft. It takes you all the way through, I suppose, this building here. And you can go from one side of the map to the other. And that was a lovely headshot there. Again, keeping that dot just above the point of where the brick wall was. I can hear an enemy coming. That's roughly about head level. It's just a shame that wasn't a headshot there. Now he's going to come looking for me. Obviously they always do. I'm not sure if that stretches right back there. Don't go too far. I don't think you can go out there, but it is a humongous map. Oh, that was lucky there. It's either him going to shoot me or me shoot him. But the end of the match was nigh, and that's the round loss at the end of that match. Let's have a quick read of any new comments. Amiga Safid 1, I have 8 more headshots for the MX-9. Well done, mate. You're really getting on there. And 14 more score streaks for the launcher. Then I got the technical challenges. What? Well done, mate. You'll have to let me know when they do unlock the technical challenges what some of the challenges are. I'd have liked to have been there myself. But you're doing it really well. Let's try and take point C for the extra points. Oh, the grapple there. Now, as far as I know, we have unlocked. It's hard to tell in hardcore, but I think we have got Fire Break's Heat Wave. I think it's called the Heat Wave, ready to use. So I want to try and get into a nice position where the enemy are congregating to use it. Let's take this little air shaft. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier, guys. This is the little... You can't run or anything in here. All you can do is crouch. And sometimes you can actually get your way to a nice area on the map, like in the middle here at point B. The enemy are obviously going to look here because they know that you can come down here. But this is a nice way to get yourself to B very easily. Now, I'm not certain at the moment which end the enemy are coming from. I'm certain they're going to come from this end here because this is the zone they've taken. Can we get B? Are we lucky enough to get point B? Yes. Now, we're going to just wait back here just in case they come this way through these doors. Seems like they're trying to get our zones. Now, in a minute, they're going to try and take point B. Oh, and then again, it's just stupid of me to be sitting there because I did say a moment ago that little air shaft opening up there, the enemy did come from. They used it themselves and they're going to know we can. But there's literally nowhere to hide. There's so much going on here that it is hard to hide yourself away and camp. Going to get a nice headshot. Oh, he just went up there as though I got the aim on. But we've got another reticle unlocked, which is cool for the MX-9. Now, I think he's going to be coming in here. See if we can hold back. I've got a feeling I'm on their map. I don't know if they've got a UAV out or not. I think there is an enemy waiting out there for me. There he is. No way! It's amazing how quickly the reactions of their shooting is. I literally can't get the aim on quick enough before I'm already dead. Now, can we get any luck in here with anything? Let's try and take point B back again. Okay, we know that. No, again, I've got to watch that shot, but there's so many other angles to look at. It's knowing which way to look, but I suppose we've got to cover all angles. Now, that was an enemy running to our left here. I've got a feeling, has he gone left or has he gone right? I've got a feeling he's gone left to try and get up behind us. There he is. Oh, no! Get ready for the hip fire. That's quite funny, actually. It vibrates the controller, no end. Definitely hard to get out from. If you've got a teammate around you, they can shoot that ability and it will prevent you from getting shot, which is awesome. No! Okay, these are some maps I'm going to really have to play hard. We're going to play these so often, get used to them. At the minute, I'm not certain where all enemy could potentially come from. As I've already said, I know it's no excuse, but look at that. I mean, straight away, within a half a second of me seeing the enemy's head, I've got my trigger down, but I'm already dead. I mean, that is just crazy quick reaction speed. Whether that's just connection or not, I don't know. But if you guys are experiencing the same as me, just let me know. Because I think that it's just me playing rubbish when in fact I would normally, I'm certain, get those kills. Another hit marker there, hip fire, nothing else. But I am actually, no word of a lie, finding this difficult. I'm hoping it's going to improve and my gameplay will get better. It normally does over time, like anyone else. But it just seems so difficult to get a kill in Black Ops 4. Now I'm going to try and come back round the enemy spawning area. They normally spawn from here, I take it. See if there's any little places where the enemy camp or are holding back. I'm just going to sit here a moment, just see if I get any enemy Don't know why I'm whispering, they can't hear me. But it's just always nice to hold back after getting a kill on the enemy spawn, just in case they do decide to come up behind you. See, now we've got an enemy UAV, so this is now going to make it a little bit more tough. And it does seem like the UAVs are probably the best option to have for the time being, especially on hardcore mode. No, was I getting shot by an enemy there? I heard the crossfire there, but I wasn't certain if it was an enemy after me or whether it was just someone shooting the crossfire. Okay, no one around. It's just weird because sometimes the maps are that big and go around and get no enemy in your view at all. And then sometimes they just walk out in front of you very quickly, and then it's all just kind of elimination and dying all over the place. Okay, I'm just reading a few comments at the moment, guys. Best way to get headshots. Well, normally I would give you my tactics and tips like I normally do in Call of Duty games, but at the moment, only one of my tactics is kind of giving me a few headshots, but not enough at the moment, and that is obviously when in gameplay, hardcore seems to be the best game mode at the moment to get the headshots. It is taking 2 shots, as we've discovered already, unless the enemy has drained away health. But yeah, 2 shots to the head is, even in hardcore, getting those headshots. And just keeping the aim up, guys. Keeping the aim up at head level is definitely helping me out. Other than that, I'm just waiting, really, to get the weapon level up for the MX-9 that I'm starting getting headshots with first. Just before, you know, I get those lovely attachments unlocked to hopefully improve the gameplay. Obviously, the perks can help me further. I'm just waiting for them to be unlocked as well, but obviously we're getting through the levels as soon as we possibly can. Another 2 headshots in that game. Not as many as I would have liked. Okay, let's just come out quickly. Let's just have a little quick look in Creator Class. We're going to give it one more game, guys. We're nearly up to 2 hours, so I don't want to make this too long for you guys. And I will be back again later on this afternoon. And I'm going to have a bit of a break. Get my bearings again. So let's just have a look where we are with the camos. We are up to 34 out of 40. Can we improve the gun or perks at the moment? Now, we have got that perk one if we need to use it. We've got Scavenger Engineer Flat Jacket. They aren't really going to help in hardcore. What I'm looking to get, I mean, Ghost is okay. Undetectable by enemy UAVs while moving, plant or fusing bombs or control shift. But you have to move, obviously, while an enemy in hardcore has a UAV up to actually make yourself invisible. But when you're firing, obviously, you're going to be visible on the map. One thing that really helps me out, and I do like to use when going for headshots, is that dead silence. Now, you're going to be moving quietly and resist detection from acoustic sensor. So that's a pretty good perk to have. I'm not going to be able to unlock that until level 18, but that is one thing that I'm going to use, and I'm certain that's going to help with headshots because we can actually creep up behind enemy without them hearing us, and we can get into certain zones and areas where normally we, you know, wouldn't have been able to because we'll, you know, get killed before we get into those areas. But it's worked for me in the past. At the moment, like I said, it's just a matter of just keeping the aim up as much as possible, trying to get into the enemy spawning areas to make it easier to get up behind them. For headshots, trying to make them as easy as we possibly can. I've got to remember as well my secondary weapon, the launcher. We're still trying to get that at the moment. And we need to get some score streaks with it. But I haven't actually found any maps at the moment to get and make those the launcher kills and the destruction of the score streaks a lot more easier. Everything's been in the way. There's been trees in the way of attack choppers and that kind of thing. So it's getting a certain map to make that a bit more easier as well. Okay, so let's get into another game. We're going to have another game of domination. I do like that for headshots. So we're going to make this the last game of this session, guys, of the live stream on Black Ops 4. Then I'm going to have another break. I'm going to have another something to eat before I wear myself down too much. And then we'll be back again later on. And hopefully we're then going to get this MX-9 today up to gold camo. I know a lot of you already have it up to gold, so well done for those of you who have already got that to gold camo. And some of you already got the launcher to gold. That's one of my priorities, actually, trying to get the launcher to gold. But I'm so addicted to getting the first submachine gun to gold that I've forgotten all about the launcher, even though I have got it set up in my secondary class. Now, Gridlock. I do remember this, I think, from the beta. This is a good map. This is the first time I'm going to play this for real, though. But this is a sensational map. I do like this one. I remember playing a lot of Heist on this game. Heist is a good game mode. Probably not for getting headshots, though. But at the moment, Domination has always been a good headshot killer for me. So that's the reason why I'm sticking with it at the moment. But if I do find any other games while I'm with you live, then that makes headshots easier, then obviously you're going to watch that and you're going to see what makes it easier or not. But at the moment, we are, you know, going through things just by... what's the word I'm looking for? By default, I suppose, or just randomly picking a few things to see if it helps us. Seeing if it works. That's the way I normally do things. Obviously, it's going to be completely different to other Call of Duty games, how we go about certain challenges. So it's just finding that right connection, the right setup to get out the way the challenges that we need. At the moment, we are getting the headshots, but we're not getting them frequently enough to help you guys with, you know, getting headshots easy. So I'd like to try and change that as soon as I can. There's a nice headshot there. Again, it was just a matter of aiming up at the enemy head. Let's try and work our way around now. This is where they spawn from here, so we're going to be very careful. I've got a feeling that they are going to wait round here somewhere. The enemy, especially the one I just now killed, because he's going to wait for me to run out. Now, are we going to risk it? Shall we just slide in? I'm waiting actually for the enemy to come storming out in front of me, because this is a spawning zone just to my right hand side here. Let's go in. Sometimes I did used to get in the beta, lots of static players sit there, so it always pays to check that. There you go, there's one, there's a static player, guys. And that obviously makes for an easy headshot like that. So you've got to look out for those static players. I always say that, even in my edited videos that I used to make. I'm going to try and take the A here. Can we get it? Yes. And now what I'm going to do is says back this way again for any enemies coming this way. And again, look out for any static players. Now I've got a feeling they are spawning. There's an enemy up there. Another easy headshot. That's 2 on the bounce now. See if we can get a triple headshot kill on the bounce. I think what's making it a little bit more easier to get is because I am used to this map. As I said, in beta, this was the only map I used to play, even on Heist, and it is a sensational map to play on. Now, this is point B. Let's see if we can help him get point B. Can we slide in? No, just a fraction of a second too late. Again, just keeping the red dot just above that brick. Again, keeping the sight up. Okay, I'm going to die. Yeah, I knew that. It's just, it's a pretty good ability to have that. I think that's Prophet who has that. I used to use that all the time in the beta. And I'm just trying to obviously have the characters them out. I do like Ruin. Oh, there's an enemy. Oh, wildfire. Okay, the enemy is oblivious to us being here. Oh, and I just missed out on getting an easy headshot because he just had no idea what I was there. I don't remember this little room being here on the beta, so this is a new little room. Again, the enemy will come from this way. We're losing B, so let's try and help teammate, shooting teammate there. This is where they spawn, so there's an... Oh! He's sitting in the corner waiting for me to come down that way. They are being a little bit standoffish. I'll have to smash him through these windows. Let's do that, guys. It does give away our position, but who cares? We love the destruction side of playing Black Ops. We've got to watch these corners. I do remember, as well from the beta, they do like to... They've got hit markers, nothing else again. So I got the hit markers on, but because it is taking those 2 bullets, or maybe more... I suppose it will take more if they have body armour on, like myself. But I'm not sure about that. Like I said, it's different. Is that... We got 1 headshot. I thought it was 2, but we got another headshot. Now, let's just sit in the corner. We've got 25 revenge. Oh, no way! Okay, let's head this way again. They do like... Oh, there's another enemy coming out. Let's see if we can get the headshot. There we go. Already had him aimed up. I knew he was coming in. And again, that is how you get easy headshots. And another one there. Look at that one, guys. That is an awesome one. I love them when they get hip shots like that, especially when they're headshots. So 2 on the bounce there. See if we can get another one by them running, trying to find me in this little area here. No doubt they will. No doubt they're going to be checking corners. Are they going to come this way? Just my luck they don't come this way. You're going to come. I'm going to give them a couple of seconds. I can hear them coming. Can hear the footsteps. There we go. Another headshot, guys. That's 3 on the bounce. Now they're coming down again. They've already seen me. Oh! I got a hit marker again with nothing else. But we got the round win, and we made headshots a little bit more easier that time. Again, the map is a map that I'm used to. I have played it before, as I said to you before. And we've got the final kill cam, guys. Look at this. So we got 1 headshot on this double kill, I remember. Not the greatest of kill cams I've ever had, but again, it's nice to get myself on that kill cam. So I believe we have at least 4 or 5 headshots so far in the first round of domination. So that's looking a little bit more better. But again, with maps that I'm used to and have played before, it does make it a little bit more easier to get the headshots. What I'm going to do is just stand here. Enemy will flock towards point B because we're taking it at the moment. But I've got a feeling they're going to try and flank down this side at some point. Now, let's try and camp down here a little bit. So I've got a feeling they're going to come through my path very, very soon. Again, we want to get these headshots easy. So this is a UAV up now. We can have a little bit of an idea of where enemy blips are. Okay, let's try and head out nice and quietly. Okay, was that a headshot? No, I had the aim on at a headshot, but it didn't actually give me the headshot. Now I can hear enemy footsteps. I think my teammate just killed that one there. Got to be careful that they don't come from that way. Now this is the spawning zone here, so we're now coming into where the enemy are spawning from. Can we get any enemy? Oh, they're coming there, you can see, guys, but there's too many obstructions in the way. Let's see if we can find any static players while we're here. Now there was an enemy there. Where did he go? He's actually gone in that little truck there. Is that another enemy? It is. And again, these vehicles here are obstructing the view of many of the enemy that are coming down here. I don't want to prevent them by being down here too long with the enemies. Let's just get them anyway. Was that a long headshot? No. What I'm going to do is hide in this corner because they are spawning this end still. It's difficult to get them as they are running from this point. Now, there's an enemy right in front of us here. Now, how is that not a headshot? Okay, we've got the MX-9 to now level 11, which is mega cool. Ah! I just saw him last moment there. I just read a few comments. Mac Project, just got my first Ruthless. Well done! Now, Ruthless is a 15 kill without dying. So well done for getting that. Normally I would have got a Merciless by now, but I'm finding it so difficult, Black Ops 4, to get used to the controls and everything. It's just making it a little bit difficult for me. Did you get that in core mode, Mac Prodigy? Did you get your Ruthless in core mode, or was it hardcore? It's a lot more easier to get Ruthlesses, Merciless, Relentlesses all in core mode, I think. Now, I had the sights up. I'm getting killed. Can a teammate help me? No, he's not even bothering. He's just sitting in the corner there, doing his own thing. But that's okay, because we escaped death from electrocution. Now, again, there's another teammate here. Was that another headshot? I think it was. Yes, it was. Looking at the feed there, it was another headshot. That was a lucky one, actually, because he went prone, which made it easier for me. Because there was nothing else to shoot at when they go prone apart from the head area. So we're ending on a bit of a high here, guys, with the most headshots I've got so far in one game. I'd like to get more before the end, though. I'm not certain how many we've got at the moment. I think I might be up to like 5, 6, something like that. Oh, again, hit markers. Nothing else but hit markers. Again, I don't want to come too far into here. We want... There's another headshot. How did I get shot and killed from behind an ambulance? Again, we can't check whether that enemy had FMJ on or not, so it's hard to work out how I got shot. Again, it might just be connection problems. But we got a victory, guys. Most headshots I've got in one game so far. But again, I think using my normal tactics that I normally say to you, using them and using a map that I hadn't gotten used to in the beta makes a difference. So that's going to be like all other maps. When I get used to them, I'll get used to the run of play, I'll get used to where the enemy is spawning from. I'm going to make headshots easy for myself and for you to watch, so you can go out and get them as well, guys. You've already seen as well, look out for the static players. Even if it's 1, maybe 2 a game just from static players, it all is going to help you get those camos unlocked a little bit more easier. Okay, so we're just going to have a quick look. That was the last game I'm going to play for now. I'm going to have a bit of a break, guys. And we have another calling card unlocked. Unforgiven 3. Get 25 revenge medals. Kill the enemy who killed you. That was always going to be an easy challenge. We've got 2,500 XP as well for that. And we haven't unlocked the X-Ray Vision 1 yet, but we have unlocked the ELO Optic. I like that one, so I might change to that later on for the next game pair. Okay. How many do we get? Look at that, guys. There we go. That's better. 9 headshots in one game. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I normally aim for, anywhere between 8 to 10 to 15 headshots a game, as you know. I'm actually going to leave this, and we're going to come out now. So we're going to carry on with this, guys, very shortly. We're going to get back into the action again. We've had a couple of hours now, so I'm going to leave you guys. Thank you so much for everyone who is watching this live feed so far. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you all so much for all your comments as well. And for helping me out, because you're telling me things that I don't even know. And if we can all help together, again, you know, we're all helping each other, really, aren't we? And, you know, if I can help you, you can help me. Brilliant. We're going to get things completed a lot more sooner. And that's the way it should be in Call of Duty, because these challenges can sometimes be very difficult and hard to unlock. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thanks again for all your comments and for watching now. I'll be back maybe in about another hour, so hopefully you guys can join me for that. So we're going to be back on again maybe about 3:30 in UK time. And hopefully you can join me for that, guys. But thanks for all your support so far. And I'll catch you later. We're going to carry on with getting some more camos unlocked. Take care, guys. See you.